Welcome to the Western Sydney Wanderers Fan Engagement Precinct presentation. So what is a fan engagement precinct? A fan engagement precinct is an engaging and interactive experience that captivates the participant and draws them back for more. The precinct usually contains activities and giveaways for fans. In order for sporting clubs and leagues to be successful, they need to draw fans to watch their games. Without fan attendance, sporting matches would soon be non-existent. This means that clubs need to focus on engaging their fans and ensure that they will return again. The Western Sydney Wanderers and the A-League in general have lacked a fan engagement precinct that really engages with fans of all ages. Fan engagement is a sport consumer's extra role behaviours in non-transactional exchanges to benefit his or her favourite sport team, the opposition teams, management and other fans. Every time a fan stops at activation and participates, cheers on his team when they score a goal, or posts photos on social media about a game, these are all moments of fan engagement. The target audience for this strategy will be a range of ages and demographics due to how diverse a fan engagement precinct can be. There can be activities for families with small children, targeted activations for teens and young adults, and different things for those of the older generation to participate in. The main aim of the strategy is to include everyone and encourage participation from all ages. For example, last year the Western Sydney Wanderers had, on average, 11,000 people attend each of their home games. Now there is no data for demographics of fan attendance within the A-League, but if the MLS in the United States is anything to go off, the main demographic that attend football matches are male and are between the age bracket of 35 to 55 plus, which totals 61% of total attendance. These statistics give an insight into the demographic that the strategy should be aiming to reach. So what is so great about the Western Sydney Stadium precinct? Well, there are more activation areas spread out around the stadium. It's easily accessible with trains and buses available around the clock. There's one main entry and exit, meaning easier targeting of fans for activations and food. It's closer to the action than ever before as it is a rectangular stadium and has the steepest seats in the world. There is also the potential for increased attendance at games and increased active participation and support from fans being so close to the game. And for the club, there's increased revenue stemming from higher attendance figures and membership. There's better relationships with fan groups and the ability for the club to gather information on fans. Technology could be a massive opportunity to improve fan engagement as everyone owns or has access to a mobile phone or tablet, and the younger generation of fans are fascinated with all things technology. Technology could be used in VR situations where fans are able to experience an on-field training session, pitch-side tours, and meeting different players. It could also be used to engage with the younger fans using mediums such as touchscreens and speed cages, for example. Next is a video showing how virtual reality can be used to show a game day experience through the eyes of a spectator. The precinct will be used by almost every fan that walks through the gates of the stadium. From handing out programs and flyers to activations for the kids, this will be a great ideal place for you to relax and wait for the game to start. There will be face painting, jumping castles, kids rides and more for your younger children, while the older ones, including adults, can take part in virtual reality activations. There will also be abundance of food trucks to cater for whatever the spectator will fancy and will spread out across the precinct in order to maximise coverage. The Western Sydney Wanderers Fan Engagement Precinct presentation. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Access to a mobile phone or tablet, and the younger generation of fans were fascinated with all things technology. The precinct will be used.
By the way, Mom, they have preserving 202 in them.
Don't eat it!
Mum. The precinct will be used.